Tay Keith's legal battle with Sexyy Red was unresolved at the time of his death. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Tay sued Sexyy Red back in March.
So apparently Sexyy Red never paid Tay Keith for several beats. And I just saw her tribute post to him yesterday. How do you know you're in a legal battle with someone you're not paying them? You're even posting them saying that you're like family.
Sexyy Red reportedly believed everything was under control when she publicly threatened Tay Keith. Just a short time later, he was found dead in his apartment. Reports have since claimed she is facing possible prison time because of her alleged involvement. Those claims remain part of an ongoing situation. What makes the story stand out even more is that the producer behind many of the songs that helped launch her career was the same person she was reportedly calling out during his final days. Many people watching the situation have questioned why someone who supported her from the beginning ended up being treated that way. Tay Keith built a huge name by working with artists like Travis Scott and Drake. He produced major records including Sicko Mode, Nonstop, First Person Shooter, Look Alive, Jimmy Cooks, and Rich Flicks. He had already proven he could create hit after hit. Even with that success, he decided to work with Sexyy Red when she was still an underground artist. He reportedly did sessions without charging because he believed in her sound long before she became well-known.
It feels good to see her career, be at the point where, she's at now. We've been putting on for, I guess, the culture for the past year. So it's definitely a good moment to be here for, me and her,
According to the story, that decision ended up bringing criticism from people around the music business. Tay Keith later explained that people constantly mocked him for helping her. Some criticized him for doing free work. Others claimed they did not think her music had much potential. Even with all that pressure, he stayed committed because he believed she could break through. He later said people completely turned against him over that choice. He also shared that some people in his own circle warned him that working with Sexyy Red was a mistake. According to the claims surrounding the case, the partnership that started with trust eventually became surrounded by controversy and serious allegations. In his words, people were trolling the ish out of me. They were real deal trolling me. It wasn't much good feedback. It was coming from even people around me. What you doing? I saw the potential. That's as simple as it was, me believing in her. We got a genuine brother-sister relationship. I F with her heavy. I feel like we make the best club music right now. That's my sister. No rap cap, no fake-ish, all genuine love. From his perspective, he was one of the first producers to truly believe in her talent. Before the major success and the industry attention, he kept working with her because he felt she had real potential. Many of the songs that helped build her fan base, including Pound Town, Sexyy, Get It Sexy, and the mixtape In Sexy We Trust, were produced by Tay Keith. That is why many people credit him as a major part of her rise in music.
Because I just think it's just a match made in heaven. And it's funny because, when I had Tay here earlier this year, I don't know if he mentioned it at the time, but it's just funny thinking about how at that moment, this mega hit that y'all just both
and
had.
he didn't even know.
And it was so early on, too.
Yeah, because we ain't know that mug was going to do what it did. But because I was when I first made it, my people was like, man, send him there so he don't think you just playing on his beats.
According to claims that have circulated about their business relationship, things reportedly changed after she signed with Rebel Music Group. The story says that once bigger opportunities arrived, the partnership that had started with trust became more focused on business. It has been claimed that Tay and Sexyy had an understanding that he would receive royalties after she signed because he had spent so much time working with her without upfront payment. The reported agreement was based on the idea that he would be rewarded once her career started generating significant income. Those claims have been widely discussed, although the details have been disputed. According to the claims in the lawsuit, when it was time for Tay Keith to be paid, he was reportedly told that the label was responsible for handling the money instead of Sexyy Red. The dispute then shifted toward the label. Reports say Tay tried to work things out directly with the label, but he believed he was not getting clear answers. The situation reportedly became more frustrating as time went on, and he eventually decided to take the matter to court after claiming his efforts to resolve it privately had gone nowhere. In March 2026, according to court filings, Tay Keith sued Rebel Music Group and Sexyy Red. He claimed he produced 13 songs for Sexyy Red in 2024 and argued that those recordings generated significant revenue through streaming, sales, licensing, and other commercial uses. He alleged that despite the commercial success of those songs, he did not receive the compensation he believed he had earned after spending years trying to resolve the issue.
Tay sued Sexyy Red back in March, claiming that he produced 13 songs for her in 2024 but was never paid. He also claimed that Sexyy and her team refused to even provide the accounting for how much these songs made, so he didn't even know how much he was owed.
The lawsuit also claimed he was owed producer royalties as well as other agreed compensation that had not been paid. In addition, he alleged that the label did not provide detailed accounting records showing how much revenue the songs had generated. Without those records, he argued, there was no reliable way to verify the amount he believed he was owed. Disputes like this are commonly known in the music industry as accounting disputes. According to the filing, he asked the court to require the label to provide its financial records, calculate any royalties that were owed, award damages if appropriate, and clarify the label's contractual obligations. According to reports and claims that circulated after the lawsuit, Tay Keith was found dead in his Nashville apartment during a welfare check by Metro Nashville Police Department officers on Thursday, June 18th. His death quickly became the center of widespread speculation because it happened while his legal dispute was still ongoing. Police said they found no evidence of foul play. However, some of his family members and friends publicly questioned that conclusion and continued calling for more answers. One of the most outspoken people was his longtime friend and collaborator, JB. Through a series of social media posts, he shared his grief and made serious allegations involving Sexyy Red, Drake, and Travis Scott. Those allegations have not been substantiated. In one post, he shared a photo with a heartbreak emoji. In another, he posted an older picture of himself with Tay and wrote, "Damn, cousin, you just hurt me bad." He also shared a screenshot that appeared to show frequent phone calls between them leading up to Tay's death. He wrote, "We talked every day. You didn't tell me you was leaving." It is not publicly known what those conversations were about or why they had been speaking so often before his death. Some online commentators have speculated about possible connections to the ongoing legal dispute and claims of earlier threats. No evidence has publicly confirmed those theories. JB later posted another message accusing Sexyy Red, Travis Scott, and Drake of being responsible for Tay's death. Those accusations remain allegations and have not been supported by public evidence. He reportedly wrote, "Sexyy Red, Travis Scott, and Drake, y'all gonna pay for what you did to my boy Tay, on God." The message quickly spread across social media and sparked intense debate.
So Blockboy JB allegedly posted this on his story the day that Tay Keith passed, saying that he was coming for Drake, Travis Scott, and Sexyy Red, that he was threatening them.
The accusations drew major attention, but they remain allegations and have not been supported by public evidence. Even so, many people began closely watching for any response from those involved. After the allegations gained momentum online, Rebel Music Group responded by saying that the royalty dispute was reportedly close to being resolved before Tay's death. That timing immediately raised questions among some observers who wondered why the update came only after the situation had become such a major public story. Others argued that ongoing legal negotiations can continue for a long time before reaching an agreement, making the timing difficult to interpret without additional facts. The label's attorney, Demika Davis, released a public statement that said, "Sexyy Red is overwhelmed with grief at the devastating loss of her dear friend and artistic collaborator, Tay. Tay was a brilliant artist, and through his close musical partnership with Sexyy, he became a genuine friend to everyone at Rebel. We send our sincerest condolences to Tay K's family and loved ones." Davis also stated, Royalty negotiations are handled by labels, not artists, and I've worked closely with the legal counsel and team for Tay-K to finalize the royalty agreement to fully compensate him for his valuable contributions as a musical collaborator with Sexyy. The statement presented the label's position that discussions over compensation were already moving toward a resolution before his death. The statement continued, "In fact, we were in the final stages of getting Tay-K fully compensated before his shocking passing this week. We are expediting the finalization of this work with Tay-K's attorney so that full payment can be made to his estate as soon as possible." Shortly afterward, Sexyy Red also shared a tribute post featuring photos of the two of them together. The caption read, "Blood in, blood out. We brothers but not related. I love you, brother. Still the best duo." The tribute quickly drew a wave of reactions across social media. Many people accepted it as a message of grief, while others remained skeptical because of the ongoing royalty dispute. Some users accused her and the label of failing to properly compensate Tay-K during his lifetime. Others went even further by making accusations about his death. Those claims remain allegations and have not been supported by public evidence. One commenter wrote, "Producers built her whole sound, and she couldn't clear the tab on 13 beats, including Pound Town. Tay-K gave her hits, she gave him a lawsuit, then RIP posts. This industry eats its own. Pay the people who make the magic or it won't last. Rest easy, Tay-K. The tag lives forever." Another person commented, "She's so fake, posting that man like they were close friends the whole time she's not giving him no type of credit. She's sick." Those posts reflected the strong opinions circulating online, but they do not establish the facts of what happened. As the backlash kept growing, more people started digging through old interviews, court filings, and social media posts, trying to piece together what really happened. Every new screenshot and every old clip sparked another round of debate. Some believed the timing of everything was too strange to ignore. Others argued that people were rushing to conclusions without enough verified information. The conversation quickly split into two very different sides. Meanwhile, there has been no public evidence released connecting Sexyy Red, Rebel Music Group, Drake, or Travis Scott to Tay-K's death. The investigation into his passing has remained separate from the royalty dispute, despite the online speculation trying to link the two together. Even so, that has not stopped social media from pushing different theories every single day. At the center of it all is the lawsuit over unpaid royalties. That legal battle created headlines long before Tay-K's death and continues to raise questions about how producers are compensated behind the scenes. Many fans have pointed out that producers often help create the biggest records in the industry, but can still end up fighting lengthy legal battles over payments and accounting. Whether the court filings ultimately support those claims is a matter for the legal process to decide. The case has also started a much bigger conversation about how producers are treated once a song becomes a hit. Many people say producers are often the creative force behind the music, yet they can still spend years trying to secure the compensation they believe they earned. When business relationships break down, even longtime friendships can reportedly fall apart once contracts, royalties, and large amounts of money become involved. Supporters of Tay have continued sharing his music and highlighting the impact he had on the industry. They point to the long list of successful records he helped create and argue that his work deserves lasting recognition regardless of the outcome of any legal dispute. At the same time, representatives for the label maintain that they were already working to resolve the royalty issues before his death. Those competing narratives have kept the story in the spotlight. For now, many of the biggest questions remain unanswered. The royalty dispute follows the legal process, while the circumstances surrounding Tay's death remain a separate matter. Until more verified information becomes available, much of what continues to spread online is speculation rather than established fact. Even so, the controversy has become one of the most talked about stories in the music world because of the serious allegations, the legal battle, and the lasting impact Tay left through the records he helped create. That is where the story stands for now. There are still many unanswered questions, and a number of the claims circulating online remain unverified. The royalty dispute and the public speculation have created a lot of debate, but the legal process and any official investigations will ultimately determine the facts. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the ongoing royalty dispute and the allegations that have been circulating online? Do you think this situation could have been handled differently? Do you believe more information will eventually come to light? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who follows music industry news. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Click here to check out another video covering another wild story making headlines.